Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back again with another video. Today, Arsenal have just dismantled and emptied the San Siro in what you would think was a fire drill, but Arsenal actually demolished this Inter Milan team 3-1, sending a statement against new Inter Milan manager, um, playing strength to strength in Milan. Pretty much a strong B team that we could play out with a mix of starting players. A professional 3-1 victory away to Inter Milan. And it means that Arsenal are still unbeaten in the Champions League games as things stand. We will be breaking down the performance as well as how Arsenal played and Victor Gyokeres, of all players, scoring for Arsenal, getting his confidence up against Inter Milan. It ends full time at the San Siro. Inter Milan won with a brilliant goal by Suchik, and Arsenal 3 with a brace by Gabriel Jesus and a good goal for Victor Gyokeres. We'll be breaking down the performance for the Gunners today and discussing Inter Milan's gameplay or lack of, to be said. Let me go ahead and cue the intro and then we'll get straight into the stream. What's going on, guys? We're back again with another video. Today we just witnessed Arsenal dismantle pretty much that Inter Milan team. And I know you can say Inter Milan are focused on their Serie A league chase because they have a big game against Pisa coming up. But Arsenal showed levels against this Inter Milan team. We didn't necessarily play entire first team strength team. We did have a mix of bench players and starting players in this game. But more importantly, Victor Gyokeres gets a goal against Inter Milan, which I thought is like asking to win the lottery. Hi, Ryan. Good to see you. If you want to join, let me know, Ryan. You're welcome to join. You already know that. I know you're too busy following Lampard, as he might get the Crystal Palace job to replace Oliver Glasner, according to Graham Bailey. Thank you, Jay, for joining me, and big up to War and Dante. How are you doing? And those of you tuned in on Twitter, I appreciate all you guys. We decided we'll go live right away to do the review of the game. Arsenal are unbeaten in the group stage of the Champions League match week 7, Jay. And you guys have to take on Marseille tomorrow, while I can sit here, enjoy, and sip on a nice cold drink, as Arsenal are still top of the Champions League group stages, unbeaten in the Champions League, and hold a strong defensive record in the Champions League. I know that doesn't guarantee Arsenal a trophy in the Champions League, but what it does guarantee is that Declan Rice is suspended for the game against FC Kairat, as well as Mikel Merino, which we celebrated in our watch-along, because that means these two players can finally get a rest in the next game against FC Kairat. And we don't have to play our strong 11. We can play fringe players and the kids, essentially. Not as many kids as Chelsea have signed, though. I want Lampard to go to Arsenal so they get relegated. I want your hair gel relegated, Ryan. And I'm not about to expose that on live YouTube. But a wonderful equalizer today by Inter Milan. We saw them come back into the game when it went 1-1. 1-1 at the time. And Jay, you said Arsenal, every time they get a corner, they're going to score. Next up, Arsenal get a corner and Gabriel Jesus gets a brace. Jay, you called it. Arsenal pretty much nightly corner routine with this performance. You know, whenever Arsenal get a corner, we are going to get the job done. And I think for me, in this game, Gyokeres struggles, but getting a spark is what's important in this game. For me, when he came on, he had a spark of hope in this game, and he showed why we can finally put some hope in him. Big game for the Gunners, though, against Man United in the Prem, and that's where our focus should be, just like Inter Milan's focus is in the Serie A, as their next game is against Pisa. The injuries for Inter Milan, by the way, we talked about in the preview, were Denzel Dumfries due to a knee injury, as well as Kananoglu. With Marseille having just signed Quinton Timber as well as Ethan Nwaneri, I don't think it's too early for them to feature against Liverpool's game tomorrow. But Jay, you best believe I'm going to watch that Liverpool game relaxed. And I don't have to worry about us playing extra games in the playoffs because my team's already got the job done. This Arsenal team is showing you guys levels in the Premier League, in the Champions League, in the semifinals of the Carabao Cup, and anticipating the FA Cup fourth round. Arsenal betraying their academy, giving up on Nwaneri, should have come to Chelsea. Oh my God, Ryan, the last part. I mean, Ryan, you have more kids in your team than P. Diddy had in his house. Pause. Hi, Malia. How are you doing? I hope you had a good day so far. Thank you for joining the stream. Thanks all for your support. Jay's here as a neutral because his team plays tomorrow, but I think today's game, the man of the match performance has to be Gabriel Jesus. Virtuoso display secured Arsenal a top 2 spot in the Champions League phase of the Champions League, which we in the group stage of the Champions League, when we earned an impressive win against Inter Milan. I know people can say we technically played Inter Milan's B team because they don't have Dumfries and Kenaloglu, but Inter Milan, we can only play the team that they put out and what's in front of us. Finally, for the love of God, Victor Gyokeres gets a goal and maintains Arsenal's 100% win record in Europe this season as things stand. And thankfully, Gabriel Jesus gets a brace. I think it was a good performance today by Timber, Gabriel Jesus, Zubimendi in midfield with the ball control. His passing range doesn't get enough credit. David Raya denied DeMarco of chances in the game in the first half. Brilliant double save he made in the game. David Raya had a good game in the first half. He had a little bit of work to do. Second half didn't really have much to do. Marcus Thuram in the first half, and Lautaro Martinez was hooked, as you saw. Thuram and Lautaro Martinez didn't really influence the game as much. I know they tried to, but Arsenal pretty much shut off Inter Milan early on in this game, emptying the San Siro. Jay, you would have thought there was a fire at the San Siro with how empty it was, and you could hear the Arsenal fans roaring in chants. Tomorrow's game, it might be the opposite. It might be fully crowded with Marseille fans against Liverpool. I finally have compiled my top 3 worst players in Europe. 3, Gyokeres, 2, Chalobah, and of course, Rico Lewis. Ryan, don't make me pull up our private conversations where you told me Gyokeres was going to do well. And Ryan, I told you that I would rather have Sesko, and you laughed at me. Well, look who's laughing now. Technically, it's still you because you don't have both these players, so you still win somehow. But I'll get you back for this, Ryan. I'll get you back for this tenfold, Ryan. This is worse than that 38 million bet we had. Hi, Gary. How are you doing? Nice to see Sense here, along with Jose and Daniel. Great to see you guys. Thank you for your support. We are going to break down the game in terms of how Arsenal lined up today and our performance so far. Jay, I'm just about to pull the Arsenal's lineup. Inter Milan's lineup, I did get wrong in my predicted 11. I thought they would start Federico, but I was wrong. So let's go straight into the starting 11 today. And let's talk about player suspensions for the next leg as we play FC Kairat Almaty. Who it's pretty much a dead rubber game at this point, as Arsenal have guaranteed top 2 going on into the next round of the Champions League. The lineup at the San Siro today: Raya in goal, Timber, Saliba, starting players, by the way, for us. Mosquera back from injury. Lewis-Skelly gets his place in the starting 11 finally, and people are happy to see Leandro Trossard and Eze get minutes. It's mostly the Eze thing that people are very happy to see. Can you join you guys on stream? Yes, Gary, you are welcome to join us. I know Dan's about to go live for the Adams Arms, so this will be quick, Gary, because I don't want to clash with Dan's Adams Arms show. I'm about to redirect over there the minute we're done. Gary, I'm about to send you the link on Twitter if you do want to join. You are welcome to join here. I just sent you the link on Twitter, Gary. Big up Godfrey, how are you doing? And he says big up to Jay as well. I can swear Arteta told Rice to get that yellow card to miss the next match. Moss said that in our watch along today that Arteta probably told Rice to get a stupid yellow. And then we have Jesus starting today, gets a brace. From the bench, we saw Gabriel and Gyokeres come off the bench. Gyokeres gets a goal for Arsenal coming off the bench. And then Rice comes on, gets that yellow card. Thankfully, Arsenal fans are celebrating this yellow, Jay, because it means Rice and Mikel Merino can get a well-deserved rest against FC Kairat Almaty at the Emirates next week, which doesn't matter in match week 8. Unlike you guys, however, we do not have to play playoff games as we're already top of the Champions League stages. Jay, I know it pains you that Arsenal are doing well and unbeaten in Europe in the group stages so far. All of Europe, actually, probably looking down on Arsenal, thinking Arsenal are a threat. But if I'm being honest with you guys, the only downfall to this Arsenal team is pretty much so ourselves. And I think the only opposition we have in the Champions League is pretty much ourselves. You can win a Champions League when it comes down to the luck of the draw. Predominantly the luck of the draw. Here comes Relentless, and I know he's going to come at me for this. He's saying love to Victor Gyokeres. And you best believe, Relentless, I gave credit to the guy when he scored. But I said, how shit do you have to be for Gyokeres to score against you guys? Come on. Good goal from Victor Gyokeres. I'm not going to take it away from the guy. You got to give credit when and where it's due. But come show me that in the Premier League. Come show that in the Premier League against Man United, and then I'll give you my apologies. But anyway, good goal from Gyokeres. I'm happy with the performance today. If I had to pick in terms of a man of the match, bollocks to Chelsea. Hi, Hawkwin. How are you doing? I know Dan's about to go live on the Adams Arm, so I am going to do this quick, about another 15 minutes or so. In terms of a man of the match for the performance today, Jay, first and foremost, what did you make of that Arsenal team today? I mean, we dismantled Inter Milan. Pretty much Lautaro and Marcus Thuram, one of our best players, one of our favorite players to watch is Lautaro Martinez. But Arsenal pretty much kept our foot on the gas throughout the game without our full strength team. We weren't in first gear. What did you make of that first half performance? Arsenal 2-1 up on Inter, and Inter Milan equalized right away. Brilliant goal by Inter Milan. You got to give credit to Suchik for that goal. Brilliantly set up. You can't fault. We should have done better defending to not allow that goal to happen, but you got to give credit when and where it's due. Jay, over to you. What do you make of Arsenal dismantling Inter Milan and emptying out the San Siro like it was back in the day Champions League?
Yeah, this is the best Champions League ever enjoy in my life. Sick Inter Milan. Despite they're my second team in Syria. Well, currently I support Liverpool. But yeah, Arsenal deserve it, man. Unbeaten, no doubt, looking fantastic indeed. And Declan Rice getting yellow card. Wow. Indeed, yeah, Lautaro Martinez, man, our favorite
Hi,
player,
Wilson.
indeed. Indeed. Look, this should have been Inter Milan Arsenal finals, as Mosdy said on the watch along, man. You should have go down to
Yeah.
Arsenal and Inter, because for me, if that if down to that,
We took them toe to toe today, Jay, without our first team. We weren't necessarily in first gear, you know.
mm,
Hi, Gary. Thank you for joining, Gary. It's good to see you on here.
Hello, thanks for having me on, Miss Alina.
You're
Hello
always
there.
welcome, Gary. You're more optimistic about this Gyokeres situation than I am. I want to hear your thoughts on how you feel with Gyokeres getting a goal today, and you can't really say it was a consolation goal because even before the goal, when he came off the bench, he pretty much I got to give him credit. It was an instant impact positively to the game, which is what I like to see from this player.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people have been asking for him to see what happens if he comes off the bench with some tired legs and a lot of open space, and that's what he had today. A lot of open space. The goals that we scored today, he's never in that situation because it's never he doesn't have he never gets that much space. That we saw from Jesus. So yeah, he needed to. I think he needed to take a break anyways, mentally, physically. Just to get away from the pressures of having to start and perform and not being able to. So Jesus helped. I think Jesus will help. Uh, and he looked really good. I mean, he had his second shot. I guess he got a little bit too energized there.
Yeah,
And he booted it. Rosette, but yeah, no, it was good.
mistimed it.
It was good to see him come off the bench, come into a game where we got them on the ropes, and he came in and basically put in the finishing touches. So yeah,
That
deserves-
Kyrat game, Gary, it's pretty much a dead rubber at this point. I mean, Arsenal are already guaranteed next top 2 of the Champions League at this point. Are you playing Gunnersaurus and the kids against Kyrat? I'm being serious here.
I don't know who's gonna play in that thing. We're gonna
Marlon, a Max Dowman coming back from injury suddenly. I wouldn't go.
I saw. It was their game was on. Yeah, their game was on first, so I actually had that playing while I was doing some work.
Yeah, they lost today, right?
They were at home, and I think it was 3-0 or something like that.
Oh my god!
Yeah, 3-0. It ends 3-0.
Speaking of 3-1, Gary, Carnage Carrick broke Man City. It seems like, and all of a sudden the mentality comes down to red card Rodri because I mean, can't talk much now that you're suspended, pal. It was, I guess, Gary, it was a successful hate watch. First, it's nice in the Premier League. It's nice when you play first against Man City, but in the Champions League, it's anybody's game. And the thing with Arsenal is, yes, we are unbeaten in the group stages, but when it comes down to the knockout phase, that's where I want to see proper rotation between the knockout stage. And keep in mind, we're still in 2 domestic cups. Right now, we have a huge game against Man United in the Prem, and that's where our focus would be in the terms of how Arteta would line us up today. I didn't think I would see Saliba and Timber start. What did you make of, seeing some key starters in that Arsenal lineup today?
Well, I don't think he had a choice. I mean, the one thing he did that I liked was he gave Rice a break. He gave Saka a break, but I don't think it was either going to be Suamini or Rice in my head, anyways. I don't think he was good because I don't think Norgard has got the trust yet. Norgard will, you know what? Norgard will play the last game in the group stage. All right, I'll guarantee you that. he'll get a start.
Okay, what if that doesn't happen, Gary? I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be Arteta out.
No, but you know what? I think we are light, right? We're light. Calafiori, Hincapie are out, so that's 2 of our 6 defenders that we have, and actually, yeah. So,
hey, do you think Kepa might play against Kyrat? I mean, it doesn't matter, right? So
he'll play. I just don't know if I don't know if he can start. That's the only thing. Can he go 60 minutes right now? I think they're being cautious with him, it seems, because I would have thought he would have played today. I was hoping
a lot of people were saying that too. They thought Kepa would start today.
Yeah. I was hoping he would start today because, I think the difference, Kepa would kind of show Gyokeres how he has to play, and I think he kind of needs to see it work. Because he's not seeing it work, the way he's working it out. So, because Jesus doesn't play the same way, so doesn't really help him watching Jesus. They play totally different. Look, the way we play is totally different because we have that mobile, center forward there that will come back, support, and all of that. So, I was hoping to see Kai Havertz, but I guess they're, I've said
they're really managing his minutes.
Yeah, I think Arteta is he's when they talk about a marathon. I think that's what Arteta's doing. I believe he is. I'm hoping he is. It's like at some point we're gonna, he'll have to take risks. We'll have to just play lights out, all of that kind of stuff. So I kind of feel like he's saving that until he's saving it as long as he can, right? Because so far, we've all, in the league, we started strong or we start or we finish strong. This season we've pretty much just been like coasting, right? We haven't really gone out and blown people away shooting, going out trying to attack, right?
Yeah.
Defensively, we've been solid. We're more apt to just defend than we are to try to blow teams away. You know,
Thankfully, like the sometimes a solid defense scares other teams that are really bad at defending corners. And today you saw Inter Milan. I mean, Arsenal have a corner, and some of us called it. Arsenal are going to score from here. To improve from set pieces from what we were before. Thank God, because we were really bad at defending corners in the past. Jordan and Gary, I want to ask you both how you felt about Lewis-Skelly's performance today. This was a guy that got dismantled, confidence shattered against Frimpong in the Premier League when we played Liverpool. He's not really had consistent game time under Arteta. But today's game, he didn't put a foot wrong, and it was a game where I felt he got his confidence up. At a player that's young, keep in mind he's still young. The only way to build confidence is to get some game time under your belt. And thankfully, Arteta played the guy today. I really think he didn't put a foot wrong. He had a good game today, and he deserves some credit for that performance. He showed that, if you play me, I will take the game by the scruff of my neck, and I'll try to put up a good performance. And today against Inter Milan, he didn't show he was scared, Gary, which is what I saw the opposite against his performance in the Prem when we played Liverpool. How did you make of Lewis-Skelly's performance today?
I think he played well today. I think he just needed more minutes. I mean, I think after going through what he went through last season, getting tons of minutes, getting starts, performing all of that, and then coming to this season, I think that's kind of showed he's still, in terms of his maturity in the game, it's still he's not there yet, which is fine. He shouldn't be. He's only 18. Because a lot of the professionals, they would have had a season like last year. This season, maybe not so much, but when they get out there, they don't miss a beat. He's still learning that. So I think he just needs more minutes. Arteta's going to have to figure a way to get him more minutes. And, I think, his confidence will grow the more he's out there. And we saw that today. So, yeah, I think he'll just get more minutes, and he's going to have to just think about this when when he's coming on, that, what? It doesn't matter how many minutes you get. You'll be all right. Just go out there and do your thing. So I think he's been too busy thinking about things, and he's always been getting caught out, right? Frimpong is running by him. I mean, all season, it looks like anybody he's defending against, they're running by him. So, today he did better.
He looked really nervous against Frimpong, and thankfully Frimpong didn't have any end product versus us. But you saw the guy, he was getting outran by Frimpong and outplayed by him. Again, the only way you can build confidence as a kid is you get game time under your belt, and I feel like he deserves some mention today, so I wanted to talk about his performance. We already talked about the Victor Gyokeres thing, but I guess relentless advocate for Victor Gyokeres. I want to hear your thoughts, how you felt about his performance. Cameo appearance, but guy gets a goal off the bench, instant impact, I would say. And you got to give him his flowers, because you knew he was under scrutiny and a lot of criticism from me and other fans. Not only were rival fans mocking him, but it was more so our own fans kind of giving up on Gyokeres. Thankfully, I never got a Victor Gyokeres jersey. Bargav, welcome to the stream as well. I think Relentless is just getting set up. So what are your thoughts on the game, Bargav? Good to have you on.
I was excited for the game. I enjoyed the game. The goals were brilliant. Everybody. It was a good game. Wrapped up the Champions League to an extent. Rice and Marino at the end got 2 yellow cards, which were brilliant, because they'll be suspended for the Kairat game, which it's good. It's good to get that out of the way before the knockout rounds. Yeah, the game was brilliant. I'm excited for the weekend when playing Man United. I mean, they've gotten a little mouthy with the Manchester Derby win. Feel very happy for them. But at the same time, Arsenal are coming as usual. So it's going to be good this weekend. So, yeah, what else?
Mr. Tom, it's good to see you here. Not long till we play Leeds at Ellen Road. Hopefully we see Gyokeres score against Leeds. But Dominic Calvert-Lewin has definitely been saving Daniel Farke's career as things stand. But Leeds, hey, you guys are well deserved to stay up with the performances you've had lately. I'm surprised because I didn't expect Leeds to turn it around, and I don't even think Leeds fans thought Daniel Farke would somehow turn it around for Leeds. So, good matchup at Ellen Road, and you know that's not an easy ground to go to. I am not underestimating Leeds. Hopefully, Gyökeres will not score.
Yeah,
Guys,
Mel, can you hear me?
hi, Relentless. Good to have you, bro. I did. Looks like your audio is all sorted. I wanted to hear what you made of Gyökeres today. Your boy finally silencing me and the rest of the haters.
Yeah. Funny enough, I was actually out and about, so I wasn't able to catch the game. Like I had it on the side, but I did see all the goals. Shout out to Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jesus
My
with
God,
the brace on Tuesday.
If only he wasn't on that much money, man, I wouldn't mind keeping him. But he's on so much money, you know. That's the problem. But I mean, shout out to Rock. I almost said Gyokeres. Good finish. I kind of looking back at it, it was a good finish. He hit it well.
He had a lot of space, though, like Gary said.
Yeah, for a goalkeeper that's as good as Ian Summer, I thought he would have got to that, honestly. But I mean, it was still a good finish. Good. The pass. Did you guys give Gabriel Martinelli the credit for that Trivella? That was a great pass.
What a pass from Martinelli.
That was a pass. You know, every now and again he remembers he's Brazilian. So I mean, you got it. But I mean,
bro,
I can't really speak on the game.
You tell Martinelli every game in the Prem is the Champions League, man, and you know the guy turns up.
Man. I can't really talk on the game too much because, you know, like I said, I was kind of in and out. I wasn't able to watch it. But I mean, good win. We didn't have to win this game, but I like the fact that we still won the game. For what I remember, the first half
from your manager.
Yeah, the first half was pretty good. I think we played good football in the first half, but I do want to mention this. Like I said, I wasn't able to really watch the game properly, but where's he at? Where's he at? Hold up, give me a second. I don't know. Did you guys think he played well today?
He didn't really impact the game. Like, I think he had a quiet game. Like the first half, you didn't really see much of him, to be honest. I think it wasn't really a game that we saw
kind
the
of
best
disappeared.
out of Eze. He kind of went quiet. Yeah.
See, the thing with Eze is that you know how much I rate Eze. I mean, he's like, other than Timber, like he's one of my favorite players, right? I mean, from what I saw today, and for what some people tell me, he didn't really play too well. And even in the commentary, I didn't really hear his name that much. I know he had a chance that fell to him. I think in the first half, where he kind of snatched at it a bit, and it went wide. I mean,
he had a shot saved by Jan Sommer from the edge of the box too. A low shot.
And see, these games where Odegaard doesn't start, I need him to perform. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I rate Eze really highly, but I mean, he hasn't been getting a whole lot of game time, so it's kind of like when he plays, it's like he's still kind of getting to match fitness. But I mean, hey, for the game on the weekend, I will be there. So we will be there to see Man United's downfall. You know what I'm trying to say? A lot of Man United fans, they're talking a lot of crap.
Confidence, that's a good point to mention. Always when Jesus scores. Yeah, he got a brace today under his belt.
Shout out Jesus, man.
Guys, if you had to pick a man of the match for this game, I guess the consensus would be Gabriel Jesus for his brace. But if you're going to someone else,
Mascara.
Really?
I mean, not Mascara.
Nah, I didn't think Mascara was that good.
Didn't have a good game today. This guy, I don't know what happened with him. Keep in mind, he did come back.
His first game back
from injury. First game back from injury where he started. He did get some game time against Forest near the end of it. But, do you guys all agree that you would put Jesus as man of the match?
I mean, yeah, for me, Jesus.
I thought he took his first goal really well, just to have the instant.
Yeah, the finish was really good.
That was a good finish.
I mean,
go ahead.
Based on how you judge it, I mean, if you get two goals, you, as a striker, you're man of the match for the most part. So.
Especially in our case right now. I mean, we're starving for our attack to be firing. Saka today, he impacted the game positively, but I know no GA, but even the other stuff he did, like.
No, I think he got an assist for the Gyokeres goal. It was a back heel. Well, I think he did it by accident, but it was a bad.
Yeah, I was
touch.
gonna
He didn't
say.
get
I
back
know.
for Jesus, right? One of the
That's one
Jesus
of those. Oops. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, like it just bounced off him and something.
He almost had
I
his
mean-
own. He almost had a goal for himself, but Bastoni cleared it well. So
Well, that one
Bastoni-
he just sat there waiting for the defense to come up. I don't understand what was going on.
Yeah.
He just sat there. I was like, 1 step, 2 step, 3. I was like, wait, just shoot the thing.
shoot it yourself,
Yeah.
yeah. And Bastoni caught up to him and cleared it. Zielinski for Inter Milan, I felt like he had an impactful game. Bastoni, DiMarco as well. You saw 2 of his chances were saved by Raya in the first half. How long will Jesus stay fit for this time? That's kind of the same thing I asked when we played Ben White in the Prem against Forest, because Ben White, unfortunately, he can't go more than 2-3 games without getting injured. Jesus, he's not really the same player at all since he came back from injury. And I think all these injuries have caught up to the guy. And with his age, you did see rumors that Juve wanted him in the January window, which is almost over now. But also, I guess we should talk about this briefly, is Nwaneri, Gary. Ethan Nwaneri is officially gone on loan for game time to Marseille, joining Aubameyang and Mason Greenwood.
Oh, he's gonna ball out
Yeah,
over there.
and also Quentin Timber.
Quentin Timber is over there.
Yeah, so Quentin Timber just joined there, so he's got he just he's get to play with both brothers. No, I said it yesterday. I was on a show. If we're not going to play him, then we should let him go out on loan and get some minutes. Do the little Celebris experiment and see if that works, because I think he needs. Like Skelly, if you're not going to play them, then they need to go out on loan. They're young enough that they're not going to leave you, right? So, yeah, no, I think it's good that he gets to go out there. Hopefully, De Zerbi, they have an incentive to play him, right? If they play him, they save money. If they don't play him, then they pay us more money. So, yeah,
Hey,
I am the president of the Nwaneri fan club because I want him to get minutes. Hopefully, he'll get some.
We did the
minutes
same
over there in
thing when
Marseille.
we loaned out Balogun too, but of course we know how it ended. He didn't
Yeah, but Ethan, I think Ethan's got way higher ceiling than Balogun.
potential than
Ethan,
Balogun. Yeah,
I'm so excited for that move. At first, I was kind of upset because I'm like, yo, why is he going on loan? But then I realized, yo, the Zerbi is going to cook, especially the way the Zerbi's my type of manager. He plays good.
the way they play, yeah.
He's gonna cook with Greenwood and Aubameyang and on Hoiberg, like that. That team
Quentin
is
Timber's
decent.
there now too.
Timber, yeah, they just got Timber as well.
Yeah, I'm not excited for that loan. I think he should be part of that. If we're gonna win the title this year, I'd rather have him be part of the title winning.
But he hasn't played.
He
He
will.
hasn't played that.
Bargav, he will. Wait, hold on. You have to play 5 games to get a medal, even if you've not been here.
Yeah, but that
when Leeds
I'd rather
won,
have him be a part of that run, and he sees what it's like.
This is what I'm talking
one of
about. When
Marseille.
Eddie Nketiah went to Leeds,
Yeah.
and when Leeds got promoted, Eddie Nketiah got a medal because he played enough games to still get a medal for Leeds.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think a loan next year would have made more sense than the middle of the season.
Well, he needs game time, so he's.
He refused a loan in the Prem, so we could have even taken him. We could have even loan. I would have liked to loan him out to Leeds, if I'm being honest, like a bottom tier Prem team.
No, I think France is better for him.
I disagree. You know why? Let me challenge you on that. I know it's a different player, and I shouldn't really be comparing because it's not like for like in terms of ceiling and player potential. When Balogun was first loaned out in the French league, fans gassed him up so much, saying, "Yo, this guy's got 20 GA in the French league." But then when he came back to the Prem, he wasn't good enough for the Prem, and that's exactly what I fear.
No. We let him go. We let him go. He was
he's
good.
not good enough.
He was good. He was.
Forget about
What did he do
Balogun.
at Monaco? What has he done for Monaco? Nothing.
He's been injured at Monaco. He's a good player, Balogun.
He's not done anything for Monaco. Monaco fans don't even want him. Talk to Monaco fans.
But forget about Balogun. But you're talking about when he went to Rennes and what other player did we know that was at Rennes at the time? But the thing that I like about this loan a lot is the fact that he's going there and he's playing under a proper manager, bro. And I'm not having a dig at Arteta at all. But I'm just saying he's going there and he's playing with a proper manager that plays attacking football, and he's going to get the game time. The only person that's in his position that can give him competition is Angel Gomez, and he's better than Angel Gomez. I'm sorry. it's not 2019. Like Angel Gomez ain't done nothing since 2019. You know what I'm saying? So like he's gonna get the game time. He's gonna play with experienced players. He's in the Champions League already. They're already in the Champions League, and I think they're third in League on, second in League on, right? And he's going out to France. People forget France is a physical league, so he's gonna come back. He's gonna know how to play physical. It's a technical league as well, so he's already a technical player. So it's gonna.
Yeah, Rafinha did play for Rennes.
It's better for him to go there than to go slumming out at flipping, I don't know, Bournemouth or some ish. You know what I'm
I think he would have been suited at Leeds.
No, I'm all for
Bournemouth's
seeing
one. He refused, by the way. Relentless. He refused.
Exactly. Because he knows that
game time wise,
the football that he's gonna play under De Zerbi is gonna be way more better for his career. At least even if it's half a season, he's gonna actually know how it feels to play under a manager who plays progressive football. He has never played progressive football in this whole system ever. So listen, he's gonna get time on the ball over there. He's gonna grow in confidence. And listen, you already see the young dudes out there. They balling. Look, my guy Endrick, he's balling over there. So I mean, listen, the French league is a good development league, and I mean you can say it's not good enough, but listen, that's where Saliba came from. Saliba went on loan for 2 years over there. So I mean, listen, he's gonna improve a lot, and he's playing under a great manager in the Zerbi. So
Saliba's even said that he needed the loan. He said that the loans really helped develop his confidence as a player, and it significantly helped him out. He said that those 3 loan spells significantly helped him out. Arteta did talk about the Nwaneri situation post match. He said that he's not playing the minutes he deserves, and that they're going to reevaluate the situation and look after him once he comes back from loan. Same thing we heard when Saliba was loaned out. But I agree with Moss here. And Nwaneri is 18 years old. You don't want to kill a guy's confidence like that by not playing him. He's rotting on the bench, especially a young English talent like that. So I agree with this comment. Hits the nail on the head. And Nwaneri is 18. He has to play games, or it's crime against developing his talent.
For me, I'm taking Ethan there, and I'm leaving him there for a year. I'm leaving him there. No. I'm gonna leave him there for a year. Guess what? He's gonna come back 18. What? Almost 20. 2 years. I mean, a year of experience playing in a French team, in a good French team. Not no team that parks the bus. And no, he's going to one of the best teams in France that play probably the best brand of football other than PSG.
I think on day one, him and Aubameyang are going to talk about how much they both dislike.
Yeah, they're going to talk about Arteta and how Arteta.
That's one reason why he can't stay there too long.
Yeah,
I'm leaving him.
You can't have him coming back after talking to Aubameyang for
I'm leaving him there for a year.
Gary, on day one of his return, he's going to start doing balloons in the dressing room.
And guess what? When he comes back a better player, and as he starts to get more confidence, listen, a certain captain's going to lose his job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm excited for the Mason Greenwood assist. I mean, that link up will be nice.
No. Bargaf. We're gonna beat them. So don't take Greenwood.
You guys.
They play Marseille
playing Liverpool tomorrow.
And he's still playing the Champions League,
Marseille.
so it is a plus. But
is Gary mourning the disappearance of his boy Ethan Nwaneri? Yes, Nwaneri fan club representative here. Gary, live and direct, people.
And what's gonna happen? I mean, nobody's talked about him for like the past 2 months. What's gonna happen to Dowman?
Yeah, he's injured. He's been injured.
He's still injured.
When Dowman comes back, he'll play. That's any minutes that would have went to Ethan.
But what did you? For me, I don't think so. I think if
I don't
see Arteta playing.
I think he plays domestic cup games.
Which 16-year-old came on at Anfield?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't see Arteta. I don't see it.
No, but
if Arteta
he shows you what he's going to do. Believe it when you see it. When he talks to you, don't believe it.
Yeah.
But when he shows you, believe it. Because
I don't
put
see
Ethan.
He
could have put Ethan in that match, right? But no, he put.
No, I don't think.
I
don't think Ethan made that trip. Honestly.
So I guess Margav, you're trying to say that you would have kept Ethan until the summer and then loaned him out.
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, I'd rather have, if you're part of like a title-winning side, I think it helps.
Max Talbot should be bad for football. He's only 16.
I mean, look at Cole Palmer. Like, he was the same thing. I mean, he was part of that. He was part of that run, and then he decided to move on. And then I think if you're training at like an elite club like Arsenal, I think you're gonna develop no matter what. I think a lot of people it's a little bit different. Yes, does he need game time? Yes, in time, he's gonna have to become that guy who does it over. Or he has to play games over a period of time. He could have probably been in the England squad if who knows.
Of course, he could have been in the English squad.
You know, in terms of today's performance, though, you guys gotta give credit to Arteta overall in the Champions League group stages. Today, you know, it's guaranteed that Declan Rice and Marino don't play the Kyrat game, which is pretty much, we almost have a starting 11 with us in the panel and the chat for the next game. 7 wins from 7 in the Champions League. Top 2 secured with a game to spare, which is Kyrat at home. And again, we're not like Liverpool where they could potentially be, and Man City could be in playoffs where they have to play 2 extra games. And you know, the thing with them, for them to avoid playing these 2 extra games, they're now going to have to play stronger 11s in the Champions League and not have the rotation that we have with the Prem and the UCL not matter at this stage.
Hey, listen,
you know, we have a cup
I'm
game
ready,
coming
man.
up, a cup semifinal coming up on the 3rd of February versus Chelsea. We have games in the Prem that matter. We have a big game against Man United coming up. With the Man United thing, I'm going to go back with this Gyokeres situation, and I am going to wrap up the stream shortly because I know Dan's live on the Gooner channel. I'll redirect you guys over to there. Please show Dan some love. He does some really good Arsenal analysis. And if you don't already know, Gary usually is on the panel there or in the chat, but Gary also does his own channel, and he reviews the game more in depth as well. This Gyokeres situation, I do want to ask, though, now that we have to play Man United on the weekend, I want to ask you guys, who's up front for Arsenal? Marino, Havertz, Gyokeres keeps his place, or are you playing Gabriel Jesus because he got a brace?
Gyokeres got to be up front. I mean, we all know Gyokeres is going to be up front, and then he's going to sub him in the 60th minute for Jesus. I mean, Mikel like Arteta, bro. I mean, we all know what he's going to do. But I mean, I've said this all season. Our best striker up front is Marino. I know it's a little unpopular to say it, but I mean, in terms of just how we play, it's literally Marino. But Marino's not going to play up front, so it'll probably be Victor, and then if it's 0-0 or we're down 1-0 or we're up 1-0 or whatever, Victor will be subbed off probably 65 to 70 minutes, and then Jesus will come on and start chasing the ball. So yeah,
Mr. Tom, I want someone that supports me as much as you support Gary.
You know, I don't think he's feeling well because those aren't comments I expect. I guess I'm a Moreno hater. I think we actually play good with both of the strikers for different reasons. If you look at the stats, they both, whenever they're on the pitch, we get, you know, especially up top, we get different positive stats for both of them. So I would like Gyokeres to work is my thing. You know, that's the thing. I would like Gyokeres to work where it's clicking and we're not like going, well, he didn't have any touches today. He didn't even have a shot today. So, you know, we've seen what I think they need more time or they need more instruction as to how to get it working with him because he expects the game to work a different way than we actually play. So Moreno works, you know, fits in perfectly with us, but I just don't. I mean, I'd rather have Gyokeres be the man. So either way, I think we'll be all right. Jesus going 75 minutes today, I think means he won't play this weekend. I can't see him playing.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, he played full 75 minutes.
On those, what he's saying, he's saying he's already in the red. Is that what you're saying?
He's been with us for 5 years. He's played about 2 seasons worth of football. Yeah, we can't
sacrifice his body for 2 goals. He sacrificed his body for 2 goals in that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he's done.
I'm just saying. I feel like if we keep pushing that button and letting him keep putting him out there, we're risking him getting hurt. And I think he'll rather finish the season a little bit healthy, meaning he's probably going to get limited minutes than that he would if it wasn't based on his history, right? His history has shown with us that it just doesn't work. So I'd rather err on the side of, you know what, I want him to be around for the entire rest of this season instead of trying to push it and then you see what happens, right? He played those 2 games, right, against Crystal Palace, right? And then we lost him, right? and I think that was all in the same week, right? He played multiple games, so I think we need to err on the side of caution there with him. And if Kai Havertz is healthy enough to play, he should get some minutes. If he can start, perfect. So I think
God, I
Gyokeres,
don't want starter.
yeah,
I'd be surprised if Marino doesn't get any game time against Man United. I would be.
No, I'm not talking about game. I'm talking about game time
Starting,
up front.
right? Yeah.
You ask if who's starting up front.
Yeah.
So you're
And I'm
saying
like,
Gyokeres
no,
keeps his place?
Yeah, Gyokeres keeps his place.
Some people are saying Jesus should start, but I think they
No.
should reevaluate that because, like Gary said, the player hasn't been the same since so many injuries. And
But then, I mean, it also depends how we're gonna play. Because I mean, me personally, I just believe that they're gonna come and play football at Man United.
oh, this is awesome.
Because I think if Man United just sit back and just, I mean, they can do a couple of things. Because under the Carrick, I mean, they can be very unpredictable. Because
They were all
we
over
still-
that Man City team.
they're going to counter. They're going to counter the
against
same
Carrick.
way.
Yeah,
they're
they
gonna
will
but I
counterattack.
also think they can also play football as well. Against
nobody
us, 'cause I feel
plays
like if you were
football.
just
Nobody plays football against us. They know what happens, and they do.
They
right?
do a
No, they
low
will.
block,
They
and that's it. Yeah.
Nobody plays football against us because every time they do, we punish them. Ask Atletico Madrid what happens when you play football with us, right? They don't want to do that. I think they're going to err on the side
I
of
think
let's
with
try to
their
get
with
out
their
of this
attack, I think with their attack, I think they're kind of playing. They're kind of shooting themselves in the foot if they just come there and just completely park the bus.
No, I expect them I expect them to be lethal on the counter. Like, I mean, he was lethal the first game of the season. I mean,
And I don't think
constantly.
we're gonna flip and pin them back all like for 45 minutes straight. I mean, we don't pin, like, it's very rare we pin somebody back and just pepper their goal. You know what I'm trying to say? So I mean, and another thing, I would play Bukayo Saka on the left.
Yeah, but that
I would. No.
That's not
I know it won't happen.
That's not the way we play with our wings.
Yeah, we don't play with the wing
Our
backs.
wings are asked to come back in and go to their strong foot.
And that's the problem. And that's the
Relentless
problem.
is back at square one again. Let's change the system versus the big game.
No. That's the problem. See, here's my thing with Saka. He came up in the academy playing on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not saying anything that's foreign to the guy. He's had to learn how to be an attacker on the right since he's come up. And for me personally, that Diego Dalla is trash, man. We need to cook that guy expeditiously on the weekend.
Yeah, he's bad. But I think they're having that player back from AFCON that they lost.
Oh, Mazraoui?
Mazraoui, yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. Okay, so
Dalla's gonna get benched for
you think he started him over Diego Dalla?
I think so, because Dalla is playing with Dalla is like playing with 10 men, respectively.
Well, fast. Well, if he doesn't, then I'm sticking Bukayo Saka there, and I'm just saying, yo, just.
I mean, Dallo plays well against us. That's the only thing. Dallo usually plays well against us.
Well, not
he's been terrible
against Gyokeres, which is not that hard to do.
Gyokeres,
the bar is low.
Air duels. Dallo was beating him to it every time. Right,
respect my striker.
A guy in the air, right?
Well, your striker isn't respecting himself.
Listen, you can say. Listen, I already said Gyokeres plays football like he's got his school jacket on with some Timbs. You know what I'm saying, bundled up. You know what I'm trying to say, trying to play football. But listen, like you saw today in the transition, that guy can score goals, man. I'm telling you, just because we play bad football, I think he's still good enough. He's still good enough of a goal scorer to at least get us 15, 20 goals this year. He's already on 9, 10. Come on, just a little purple patch, maybe a couple goals here and there.
I don't think it's a little because he's not doing the basics though.
Well, listen, a lot of strikers don't do the basics, but they still get the goals, man. I mean, look at Martinez.
In the Premier League. Come on, this is the Premier League.
Look at Martinez, man. This guy got a World Cup and he's rubbish. So I mean, listen, anybody can do it, man.
Good night, Mr. Tom. It's been a pleasure to have you in the chat. Mr. B's going 3-1 Arsenal against United. I think it will be a close scoring game. I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal against United.
And guess what? I don't want to see that captain getting the ball and passing it to. I don't want to see that dude dropping deep.
Yeah, Arsenal didn't have Odegaard on today. He got a full rest, which means he plays against United.
I'm telling you, man.
Which means
I'd rather play Max Diamond than that guy, bro.
He's injured.
I'm done with him, bro.
But guys, we are going to close out this show. It's been great to have a full panel today, and thanks for a stacked, esteemed panel. We are going to do a preview hopefully Friday for the Man United game and with the opposition fan. Thank you, Gary, for tuning in. Guys, the Gooner channel is live right now. They are doing a review of the Inter Milan game. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. This was a good, convincing win against Inter Milan. Arsenal secure top 2 spot, 7 wins from 7. Impressive performance on the road and pretty much emptied out the San Siro today. Gary, thank you for joining me. Please let everyone know what's coming up on your channel. And it's been a pleasure to hear your opinions.
Yep, thank you for having me, Miss Melina, Jordan, Gurov, and I can't remember who that last person was there. Sorry, but thanks for joining me here, everybody in the chat. Just type in DWTT Arsenal in YouTube and you'll pop up. This weekend, on the weekend at 3 p.m., we have our match day game show where we talk about all the games and nonsense. And then on Monday, we talk about the last games of Arsenal at 12:30 a.m. in the UK for you guys. All right.
Gary's channel has been linked in the chat, folks. Thanks for joining, Gary. Bargav, over to you. Any final thoughts on Arsenal's performance versus Inter today? And if you want to shout out your
for
social.
the weekend, and because I would like to say congrats to the Indiana Hoosiers. They beat the Miami Hurricanes.
God, why would you have to do that on here?
That is for
red card.
They beat my Buckeyes, man.
I hate
sorry,
and Moss, Mr.
Mel and
Miami.
Moss. I know you guys deeply love the Hurricanes, but it had to happen.
Oh man, it's mutants, man.
You know, as a I'm a Florida Gator, so I'm happy that the Miami team didn't win.
Yeah.
But so that's about it. That's as much as I'm going to go. I'm happy that the Miami team didn't win. That's all I can say.
Hey, not long to go now to the Super Bowl, folks. A big one coming up.
Is it not Florida United anymore?
Oh.
We got North London together. We're not gonna get Florida together.
No.
Hey, I want that Carabao Cup, man.
Yeah,
I know I keep on talking about it.
Next
but listen,
week, Carabao
man,
Cup
I
on
need
the
that
3rd
cup, man.
at the Emirates. Relentless, thank you for joining me. Any final thoughts on the Arsenal game versus Inter today, or a look ahead at the Man United game, bro?
I'll give you both. Good game today. 3 points. Top of the Champions League. Who's second? What, Bayern? Hey, listen. Bring anybody. Bring anybody. Well, not anybody. Well, no,
second
bring
is
everybody.
Real Madrid and Bayern tied.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, bring everybody. Anybody, everybody. If you think you got a world-class player, bring them to the Emirates, man. We'll strip them down. You know what I'm trying to say? Come on, bro.
Pause.
I'm acting like a top gooner. You know, every now and again I go on my little rants. But hey, listen, good win today. Bring on Kyra Almighty and we bang them 8-0. You know what I'm saying? We bring the kids on. We bring Salmon on, all of them. We bring all the kids on. And man, let's win this Champions League, man. We ain't won a Champions League like ever.
Yeah.
I want a Champions League. I want all the trophies. I want minimum. I want a Carabao.
You'll see grown men cry when we win that Premier League.
Minimum this season. I want a Carabao Cup in a league. That's minimum. Because we are.
Remember, topping the Champions League is not winning the Champions League.
I know it's not winning the Champions League.
Yeah, we gotta maintain it in the knockout stages. Exactly.
And I'm gonna be honest, the way Bayern's playing, we need to fix up a little bit because I ain't trying to see them. But right now, I think every other team in the Champions League. I know, but I mean, we beat PSG last year, and then look what happened. So I mean, listen, we got to improve the football just a little bit. We're still good defensively. We only conceded 1 goal today. We only conceded 2 goals all season in Europe. Let's get that right. And listen, we got Mascara back. Hopefully Ben White's good. Hopefully, Declan Rice, he missed his next game, right?
Yeah, he got a yellow on purpose.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay.
He won't play. Marino won't play. They're both suspended, which is awesome.
Man, we're looking good this season, man. Like we've been here before, but I think the players they know what it is, man. They know
what it means to them, and hopefully they show it on the pitch.
Yeah, man.
Jordan, over to you, bro. Sorry, Relentless. I don't know if you wanted to say anything for the Man United game.
I already said what I need to say. I mean, Man United getting put in the bin. I'm seeing rants and bands talking about they're gonna be moonwalking at the Emirates, bro, and all of this stuff, man. Listen, man. Last time I checked, Michael Jackson ain't here no more. So I don't know what he's talking about. All this moonwalking stuff. Listen,
Not Billie Jean, man. Not,
yeah,
not
ain't no
Billie
Billy,
Jean.
ain't no Billie Jean. We're talking about Gyokeres. You know what I'm saying? Gyokeres, hat trick, hold that. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
God,
Yeah, I said that.
this is in FIFA relentless.
You know what I'm saying?
Jordan, last but not least, thank you for joining me, Jordan. And final thoughts on the Arsenal game, and please shout out your channel.
Yeah. I think that good win for you guys today, and I know that Man United is getting smashed on Sunday, so I know that's well. I'm not well. I'll be neutral on that day, so yeah. Tomorrow, well, it's a must-win game for us on the road, right? Marseille in the Champions League.
Greenwood hat trick.
No. Don't think that part, mate. Don't even think about jinxing that one.
Hey, he's a
Um,
Yachty too. He's from Jamaica, man. He's a Yachty, man.
yeah, man, absolutely. But it's not me because he should have joined us in the first place. Um, yeah, prediction Thursday. Red Talk on Tyrell Channel on Friday. Well, it's my birthday on that day as well. So,
Mhm.
yeah. So yeah, and I'm doing watch along for the game between Bournemouth and Liverpool. We're going to get smashed. Yeah. So yeah, I'm on the road to 3K subscribers. So yeah,
Is Ekatike back?
yeah, man, he's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh yeah. All right.
Big up to the panel. Thanks everyone for your time and for all of you joined in the chat. If you are watching this on replay, let us know your thoughts on the Inter Milan versus Arsenal game. And more importantly, are you as happy with Gyokeres as Relentless is? Because if you're not, what game were you watching?
Hey man, listen, man. Listen. I don't care. I'm shameless, man. Listen, give me all the stinky. You see that goal Solanke scored today? Listen, if
you want all the
every
shameless goals
yeah,
possible.
I want all the shameless tap-ins. I want goals coming off people's backs, people's ears. I want listen, I don't care if it's scrappy. I don't care if you got to wrestle the goalkeeper to get it in.
Goals and
Listen,
goal.
we getting 30 goals. We getting 30. It's gonna be the stinkiest, jammiest 30 goals you ever seen in your life. Listen, I'm shameless. I'm here for it, man.
We'll see you all in the next one as Arsenal take on Man United. Hopefully, I'll be able to do opposition preview, but we'll see you all Friday on a pre-recorded video. Take care, everyone. Thanks all for your time, and please check out the Gooner channel as he's live now. Dan, he does really good Arsenal shows on there. Thanks everyone on the panel and in the chat. Adios. Bye for now.